Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places, Michelle Peticola. Michelle Peticola, Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places. Yep, yep, yep. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Have you ever done that? That was that was me growing up in a family with 6 children. We were all desperate for love because there wasn't enough to go around. Even my parents were looking for love because they didn't have enough love in their childhood. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, this is my journey of going from looking for love in all the wrong places to true love in myself. It began with school. I noticed that my 2 older sisters were really good in school, so I decided to follow their lead. It was great. I got attention, I got rewards, I got appreciation. Even my parents helped me out. I thought I was on the pathway to love. I went all the way to my PhD, the apex of lovability, right? I asked my dad, Dad, what do you think of my PhD? You know what he said to me? I'm so ashamed. I never finished my college degree. Did I not know that? So I asked my boss, who had his PhD, Dave, would you introduce me to social services as Dr. Peticolis? Do you know what he said to me? Why don't you tattoo it to your forehead? The title doctor disappeared from my resume for 13 years. But then my husband left me for another woman when I got promoted and he got fired by the same boss. I was so upset. I was so angry. I wanted to quit. I did quit. Ran off to a spiritual community where relationships and achievement don't matter. In truth, I simply traded my father, my husband, and my boss for my spiritual teacher. I did everything I could to get his love. I worked on his books. I promoted his workshops. I videotaped his dance shows. I even learned to belly dance. To no avail. He was set on breaking my habit of attention seeking. First, he overworked me. I was so tired and exhausted, I couldn't even go to town on our day off. But I was the Energizer Bunny, and the next day I was all ready to get going again. So he took away the video camera, gave it to somebody else. That was okay. I just started dancing in his dance shows. Then he invited me to one of his dance shows in New York and said to me, you could dance. And he left me out in the frigid auditorium videotaping the other dancers until I was too frozen and too angry to dance on stage. I was humiliated. One of his students saw that I was upset and came to me and said, you know, you really are a good dancer. Oh, I burst into tears. He said, why don't you come to my class and dance just for yourself? What an idea. So I did. It was glorious. I felt so free, so connected to my body, to spirit, to myself. I made up my mind I would not let anybody judge the value of my dancing, not even my teacher. I would dance for me. Oh, if only I had generalized this to everything I did. But it took a little more years, some coaching, some therapy, becoming a coach myself. And then one day, I read one of my teacher's books. It was called When Life is Lovable and Love is Livable. Duh. And I helped him edit that book. There it was, 3 keys to the complete and perfect human. The secret to self-love. Do you want to know what they are? Great. Number 1, peace, not world peace, inner peace. That place where that chattering, negative, critical voice disappears and you connect to the abundance of universal love. 2, faith. Not a religious faith, not a faith in a guru, faith in yourself, in who you are, your passion, your purpose, your dreams. Faith in life that it'll sort of nudge you back on path on your way. Number 3, excellence. Not the perfection I was practicing trying to get people's approval, but the excellence that comes from being yourself, your perfect who you are, so that you're doing the best you can, whether it's soup or it's giving a speech. I would add one more, humor, because you might as well enjoy your life. Be willing to laugh at yourself and the world. So if you are seeking love in all the wrong places, listen to the words of the love gurus of the 60s, the Beatles. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Madam Toastmaster.